This is the plaintiff, Yvonne Diaz-Lowe. She says the defendant shot across the lanes of traffic like a crazy person trying to get on the expressway, and they collided. The defendant's a lunatic road rager. She's here to teach him a lesson and is seeking the $5,000 she's owed for damages to her car and lost wages. This is the defendant, Vincent Licciolari. He says the plaintiff's a hothead who gave him the middle finger at a red light and was yelling and cursing at him for some reason. As he was changing lanes, the plaintiff sped up and plowed right into him from behind. This accident was her fault. She should have her license revoked because she's a danger to society, and he owes her nothing. He's accused of a car-trastrophe. The defendant has filed a countersuit for the remaining balance of the damages.
All parties, please use your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yvonne Diaz-Lowe?
Yes,
You
Your
are
Honor.
suing Vincent Licciolari for $5,000 that you say you are out as a result of his negligent driving. You are counterclaiming $446.64 that you say you are out as a result of her negligent driving. Let me hear what happened. Let me hear from you first.
Yes, I was on Motor Parkway. As soon as I crossed Old Willets Path.
Can you come on over here? Tell me if that'll help you to describe what you're saying to me. Can you take a look at that?
That is only part.
Okay, so go ahead.
All right, as I'm about to, I have on my signal, as I'm about to get into the first left lane, out of the corner of my eye, I see a black car come across. And as I see the car come across, I start blowing my horn.
Is it behind you or in front of you?
No, it's coming out of a service station. I'd like to present this to the court.
You can, but I'd like to understand what you're saying,
Okay.
so I kind of want you to verbalize it, too.
I did. I gave that in.
Too.
Okay. Why don't you come over here?
All right, this is Motor Parkway. Okay. He's coming straight across as I'm coming in this way. I see him out of the corner of my eye. I blow the horn.
So you see him out of the corner of your eye. What does it look like he's going to do? Go behind you or go in front of you?
He crosses the lane I had been occupying and continues to the second left-hand lane. As I
where
moved
you
over,
are.
I stopped so he could come across.
So what happens? Now he's in front of you, and what do?
I come around him because I do not want to stay behind him because of his previous actions.
Why? I just want to stay behind him and not move for a while until he's a few blocks up, because he's crazy.
Oh,
if he did everything you're saying, he's crazy.
Yes.
So what'd you do?
I moved back to the outer left turning
And what was
lane.
your game plan? To pass him?
No, I did not want to pass him.
You just want to be out of his lane.
I wanted him to proceed.
And what happens?
I didn't want him in front of me.
So what happens?
As I pull up, I look at him, I say, and I expect
wait, is that the part where you turn around and you engage with the guy who might have a gun in his glove compartment?
No, I didn't engage.
Right.
No,
go ahead and go back over there. Go back over there and then tell me. So you look over.
So I look over and I just go. So I'm expecting him to say, at least go like this and say, thank you for being aware enough to see what I'm doing, and you avoided a collision with me. I'm expecting some thank you.
And what do you get
And
instead?
he just, I said.
Gives you the finger.
Gives me the finger. I say, okay, fine. Okay, fine. When the light turned green, I see him look in his rear view mirror. He cuts, no signal, no nothing. Cuts right back to the outer lane that I'm in. Okay, fine. I had enough room and enough time to actually hurry up and move back to this.
So what are you guys doing? Racing? Like putting the rest of us all in danger while each of you is playing Candace Macho?
We are going slow. You must remember, in where I live, and it's close.
It's not your turn yet.
Okay, and it's close to where I live. 10 to 2 is the ending of
That's why I don't understand. See, I understand. I'm from Miami. I understand road rage. I feel it. I understand that other people have road rage. I just try to say, okay, how am I going to get away from this guy? And the easiest way to get away from a lunatic is to just drive at 5 miles an hour until the lunatic is gone. They're out of your way. They're not. I'm going here, he's going here, I'm going there. There's none of that because that's going to cause the accident.
No, well, it was done slowly.
It's done slowly. I pull over and give the guy 5 minutes to get out of my zip code. I don't know. I mean, there's just things you can do. They require retreat. And, you know, at a moment like that, maybe you don't want to retreat. I get it because you're angry. And I don't blame you. So tell me how the accident actually happened.
All right, at the time I turned.
Are we now there?
Yes, we're now there.
Okay, come on over here.
Okay.
When we initially turned, I'm here, he's here.
Ma'am, pick a car so you'll show it to
Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
I like blue, I'm calm.
Okay.
So this is the first turn. Once I turn and he sees me, he comes here to
Okay.
try to line up to make me rear-end him. So now I see him do this. I have enough room. I come over here. Once I get here, he decides he's going to try to line me up again with this.
Okay.
But
Well, cars can't go the way you just made that car go. So.
no, I meant to line up. He tried to do this to make us line up, but I was too close for him to actually do this. So what happened? The back of his car caught me right here. So now my bumper is pushed out and pushed towards the driver.
Go ahead and leave the cars there. Go back to the left turn and show me pictures of your damage. But while you're looking for that, let me ask you, what happened?
Well, the first 15 minutes, I'm all confused, whatever prior to that. But at that stoplight, we had two cars in front of us.
Did you cut in front of her?
No, I did not.
Okay, so what happens?
Okay, so we come to the stoplight right at that intersection. There's two cars in line first. I roll up. I'm the third car. I'm in the inside left lane. Miss Lowe rolls up next to me, screaming.
What did she say?
F-bombing, you name it. I hate to even say what she said.
Well, what do you suppose would cause a person to say all that stuff?
Perhaps something maybe behind
maybe
that
you
I
cut
don't
her
recall.
off.
It's very right. So
that's the only, I mean, come on, we all drive, right?
Right,
we
all
know
drive.
what would cause somebody to say
So
that.
I maybe did something unaware, and that's
Right.
where it came down. Okay.
Okay, so then what happens?
We make the light goes green. Now, the two cars meet. We're in the inner turning lane.
What do you say to her when she's saying all that stuff to you?
Oh, I give her I'm not denying that at all. Okay.
Okay.
No, well, sure. The light goes green. I'm in the left-hand turn.
Right.
Like she's in the outer, and we have equal cars in front of us.
Okay.
The car on her side is going a little slower coming around this turn for whatever the reason. She's honking a horn. She's just out of her, she's hot. And I'm going to go to the service, because the service road you can take down, all the way down to the next exit. You don't have to get to the expressway. But at that time, the expressway is very, very clogged. But I see that the expressway is not clogged, so I go back over.
So you go into her lane. You're just trying to tell me that it's innocent.
All four
right
of us.
after the lady just dropped all those F-bombs on you. You're not going into... Is anybody else buying any of this? Because I mean, I'm pretty clear. How many people in this room are clear that the two of them are playing Quienes Mas Macho?
Perhaps.
Show of hands.
I'll say.
Show of hands.
And you know
Okay.
why?
Unanimous.
The insurance companies found us 50% at fault.
What is wrong with you guys? I mean, is this how you lead your lives normally, or was this just
No.
a hot moment for both of you?
Perhaps.
Huh?
Perhaps it was a hot moment for both of us.
Or perhaps you live your life normally like this?
No. No.
Let me tell you something. Don't come down to my neck of the woods and drive. And then what happens?
At that time, I look. There's nobody in the left lane, obviously. I go over. What does she do? She had to have. She had to have sped up, come out of her lane, past that car, and misjudged in all her rant and rage and her
How does she had to have?
Excuse me?
If there's a car behind you, how do you know what she's doing?
There's
She
not a-
doesn't had to have.
Well,
You don't
that's
have
what I'm
evidence
saying.
of that.
I'm only-
What we do have evidence of is that she's in this lane and that you cut into that lane, but you think the accident happened only because she sped up. Correct?
Yeah, she misjudged when I was coming over.
Maybe you misjudged whether or not it was clear for you to go ahead and chicken
No,
again.
no, I did not do
Because
that.
you know you chickened once, so before you go and
What do you mean
block
chicken?
her again,
I don't understand
maybe you misjudge whether or not you should do that.
I don't understand the chicken first thing.
Oh,
I
think
pulled
you-
in front of her
I think
car.
not only do you understand it crystal clearly, but I think you do too. So now you make insurance claims, and your insurance company is?
State Farm.
And your insurance company?
Allstate.
Okay. Oh, by the way, were the police called out?
Yes, they
Oh,
were.
wait, I'm skipping the best part. Okay, so the accident happens, and what did the two of you do?
I would not stay there. I wouldn't get out of the car. I was afraid, so I pulled over when I had the opportunity.
Okay.
And
Did the two of you ever talk to each other?
No, because what happened then...
What happened then is that your adult genes kicked in. You know, both of you realized, okay, this is a recipe for disaster. And I've been acting like a middle school boy who took a car on a joyride.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, if one person cuts somebody off and then the other person hits them, can the person who got hit get money for the damage?
I don't think so.
Because?
Because if they were purposely causing it, then no, I don't think so.
What do you say?
Yeah, I agree with that. If he hit him, shouldn't get any money. They were going too fast.
You look like you want to say something.
No, I would say I think they're both at fault. So no, they don't get money.
So neither gets anything.
I would say no.
That's the way I would go, going inside the courtroom.
Is there a police report?
Yes, there is.
May I see the police report?
Yes,
Did
you
anybody
may.
get a ticket?
No.
Yeah, the police can't give a ticket in a situation like this because they have no idea which of you was at the wrong.
Thank you.
And then each of your insurance companies did what? Did you get the damage to your car fixed?
Only half of it.
Say, only half of it? All
Half
right.
of the value.
Did you get, do you have pictures of the damage to your car?
Yes, I do.
May I see it? Do you have pictures of the damage to your car?
Yes, that's my phone.
May I see that? And then what was the damage to your car?
The damage to my car is...
I see it. Is what?
Is on the front. The majority of it is on the side, the passenger side, the front, the bumper. As you can see, the bumper is pushed out and pulled around
Okay.
to the driver's side, to the front.
So when you contacted your insurance company, what did your insurance company tell you?
Well, first and foremost, Mr. Licciaveri did not contact his insurance company. He contacted my insurance company.
Correct.
That's what a person does if they think it's your fault.
Okay.
Right. They
And
tell you it was 50-50?
no, they did not.
What'd they
It
tell
was
you?
100% denied.
I
The
was declined,
specialist-
right, I was
Your claim was 100% denied.
declined, correct.
Yes, it was
And then
100.
what did your insurance company tell you?
Allstate told me that when she gave her narrative, she was very nasty, what have you, and it's fine, whatever. And it came down to 50, we were equal at fault. So what they did was, this is weird to me, they had State Farm pay me
Yeah.
half, and then Allstate
Well,
paid
they settled with
half.
State Farm under what's called subrogation, and that's what they do. The insurance companies talk to each
Because
other.
I didn't have the
And so
collision.
State Farm and Allstate, if State Farm paid anything, then State Farm wasn't denying it. State Farm agreed with Allstate to pay $400 and make it go away.
Yes.
So the
So-
bottom line is that both insurance companies operated under the theory that it's 50-50. Now, let's go over what you're suing for. You're only suing for your insurance deductible of $500.
Yes,
And you're suing for rental car costs.
yes.
And you're also suing for $1,800 for diminished value. Explain that one to me.
By the car being in an accident, it has been diminished in value.
Yeah, but how's it diminish the entire value of the car?
No, just 10%.
Just a figure from the sky that you pulled?
No, the insurance company said usually when you claim diminished value, it's usually between 7% and 10% of the value of the car for the year. Not the year you bought it, but right now.
And almost $2,500 in punitive damages because you feel like he did it on purpose.
Yes, I do.
Interesting. Well, first of all, you can't counterclaim anything against her because her insurance company stands in her shoes and you already settled with her insurance company. So that takes care of your claim. Now let's talk about your claim. You're suing for the $500 that you're out
Yes.
because your insurance company had. You're suing for rental car costs,
Yes.
okay? And the punitive damages because you feel he did it on purpose. I'm not going to award you punitive damages. I think that both of you are, frankly, at fault in this. I think that there was, but I don't think it's 50-50. I think that there were things you could have done to avoid it, but I think you most definitely were trying to torment her. Based on what I've heard, what I'm going to award is 60-40 on the insurance deductible, the car rental cost, and what I believe is appropriate diminished value for a sum total judgment in your favor in the amount of $1,407.20. And for the reasons I've already explained, 0 on your counterclaim.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So the plaintiff prevails to the tune of a little over $1,400. Mr. Licciaveri,
How are you?
welcome out of the courtroom. Let me ask you how you feel about the the situation
with
here. Do
it.
you think you were really kind of a cause of this happening?
I won't necessarily where I was the cause, but lesson learned. Go on the side, let the loonies go by. It helps a lot.
So you think she's the loony?
Well,
She thinks you're the loony, you know.
Whatever, that's fine.
All right, go sign some documents out there. Miss Diaz-Lowe.
Good afternoon, Mr. Llewellyn.
How are you? Nice to see
Oh,
you.
you want me over here?
Thank you very
Hello.
much. Yes, I want everybody to see you. You didn't get $5,000, but you satisfied with what you got?
Yes, I am.
Have you learned anything from all of this?
Well, I would have appreciated being able to explain a little bit more in depth.
Oh my God, you
Just
explained a
little-
lot. You have a
I
lot of time.
understand.
That's
You
the
have to-
case.
And it's good to see you back, Mr. Llewellyn.
Thank you very much.
You're quite
Ms.
welcome.
Diaz-Lowe, nice to have you. Nice to see you here too.
Have a
Okay.
good day.
You must sign a few documents. Okay, Harvey, what do you think?
Okay, Doug, I got to tell you something real quickly. Both of these people are crazy. And you should know that road rage gone bad could land you in prison.